The NBA playoff push continues from Chase Center in San Francisco as the New York Knicks, winners of 4 consecutive road games, visit the Golden State Warriors, who are trying to climb the standings and avoid the play-in. Steph Curry's second game back after missing 3 straight with an ankle injury. He had 31 in his return in Los Angeles Saturday night. Meanwhile, Jalen Brunson, the first Knick guard ever with consecutive 40-point games. He goes for 3 in a row tonight as we welcome you to NBA Monday, presented by State Farm. The Knicks currently 4th in the East, a game ahead of Orlando, and that's important because they lose the tiebreaker. The Magic won the season series. Meanwhile, Golden State in 9th, 3 games back of 6, 2 back of the 7-8 play-in matchup. And welcome to the table, Dave Pasch alongside Bob Myers. Katie George here as well. Bob, in your experience, when you look at this time of year, 15 games left for one team, 16 for the other, what's different about the players and the coaches knowing the playoffs are right around the corner?
Well, my key card still works in the Warriors locker room. So I was in there. You can feel it. You really can. You can feel there's a more attentiveness to these games. They know that there's more on the line. The Warriors, the difference between 9-10 in the play-in and 7-8 is you lose one game in 9-10, you're done. You don't want to be in that situation. And the Knicks, like you said, home court in the playoffs matters. Being in that top 4 for the Knicks is a big deal. So these games, all of them, take on huge meaning. You lose a game, you drop 3 in the standings. These games, tonight's game, big deal all the way till the rest of the season.
And we get a great matchup tonight with Curry and Brunson as we look at our All-Stars enjoying the limelight, brought to you by Corona Extra.
Look at Brunson. I mean, that's not a typo. 43.5 points over his last 2 games. A Knick guard has never scored 40 points in 2 games in a row. So that's a tip of the cap to Brunson. And Curry, you know, look, he hasn't been as good off the All-Star break that he was prior to, but great job. 3 games out, he comes back 31. Big win for the Warriors against the Lakers on Saturday night.
All right, our starting lineups brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. OG Anunoby is out tonight. We'll have an update on his elbow injury a little bit later. So without him, it'll be Miles McBride starting. And this is the first time he and Brunson have started together. McBride's 6th start overall this season. And this has been the usual 5 for the Warriors of late, with Klay Thompson coming off the bench the last 10 games.
And much better off the bench. His numbers are way up. Klay coming off the bench, 20 a game. Starting, he was averaging 16. He's 48 from the field, 45 from 3. So he has adjusted unbelievably well from a guy that started his whole career until now coming off the bench. He's helping the team, and he's playing better himself.
Warriors at 35 and 31. They have struggled at home. They're just 500 after going 33 and 8